Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today's lecture is going to be about state of verbs, okay? Those verbs that describe state of mind, okay? Not actions, okay? Previously we have talked about the present continuous tense, remember? We said that in the present continuous tense we can describe actions. We can say, describe what is happening now, what we are doing now. So actions, okay? Now we are going to talk about those verbs that that are not continuous, okay? That do not take ing. However, in some cases we can use the ing in some state of verbs, but normally state of verbs that do not describe actions, okay, describe state of mind. So normally, we don't use the ing, okay. Yeah. So let's start. Let's see what are the state of verbs and how can we use them. We can use the state of verbs in the present simple, okay, not the present continuous tense. So so verbs can be either action, okay, describe actions, or states. Actions, actions, doing something, playing, learning, eating, doing something. So actions describe actions, or describe states of mind, like feel, believe, think, seems, yeah. So those verbs that do not describe actions but states of mind. uh yeah, examples of action verbs like play, take, stop, buy, or cry. A stative or a state verb, it is a verb that describes a state of mind or of being. Something stays the same. Stative verbs express things like having or owing, having possession. It describes possession, stative verb, possession, having something, having or owning the same. Feelings, beliefs, opinions, and being. We can say, for example, let's take this example. For example, we can say, I really like your new shirt. I really like your new shirt. This verb like, this is a stative verb. I like it. The state is like, okay? So it describes or expresses my state, which is I like this shirt. It is not action. I'm not doing anything. Okay? I'm not doing anything. But I'm describing how do I feel? How do I feel toward this shirt? This is like I like it. I can't say, we cannot say I really liking, or sorry, I am liking your new shirt. Okay? We can't say that. This is wrong. We can't say we cannot use the verb like with ing. See? So I like your new shirt. Yes. Another example also describes the state um, of being. For example, these these shoes belong to me. Sorry, to my sister. These shoes belong to my sister. So these shoes belong, not belonging. Okay, the process, the state of belong, it is not continuous. It is something. We cannot use it in a continuous belonging. No, we say just belong. This thing belong to my sister. See? So the shoes are not doing anything. Yes, this is not action. Okay, the verb belong, it doesn't describe an action, but it describes a state. So we say these shoes belong to my sister. Okay, yes. Uh, Verbs, stative verbs describe that are, for thinking, describe thinking. For example, believe, suppose, know, understand, recognize, prefer, realize, remember, mean, imagine, agree, disagree, doubt. So those verbs, we don't use the ing. We don't use them in the present continuous tense. Okay, we use them in the present simple. Okay, there is no yeah, these are not actions. Okay, these are not actions, but describe the thinking. Okay, process of thinking. So others, okay, other state of verbs that describe feelings. Okay, how we feel. Like for example, verbs that describe how we feel, like hope. We can't say hoping. Hope. I hope. Okay, I hope the exam is easy. Maybe want, wish, detest, hate, loathe, dislike, like, love, appreciate, adore, care. So you see, all of those verbs describe how do we feel. These are not actions, but how do we feel? Express our feelings towards something. Okay. So yeah, in this case, we use them in the present simple. Okay, we don't use them in a continuous way. Other state of verbs express possession. Okay, owning, possession. For example, possess, the verb possess, own, belong, contain, cost, have, when it means own. Okay, have, it has have the word have, or the verb have has more than one meaning. Okay, but in case if it means own, okay, possess, own, then it is used in the present simple. Okay, the verbs describing the five senses. Okay, also we have the five senses, like hear, see, smell, taste, look, feel. Okay, these are stative verbs. However, sometimes yes, there are conditions by which we can use actually those verbs in a continuous way. Okay, in the present continuous. Okay, if the meaning is action. Okay, if the meaning expresses action, then we can use them in the present continuous tense. Um, let's see. Let's take these examples. Okay, let's see. State verbs are not used with the continuous. Okay, I told you. Here are some examples of this. The state verbs like own. Okay, the state of verbs own, that expresses possession. Own or have, the same. We cannot say I am owning this car. I'm owning. Okay, the state of owning is not continuous. Okay, it is not action. It is something fixed. I own this car, not I am owning this car. Okay, I own this car. We have action verb, like let's compare. Okay, let's compare. We have a drive. Okay, the process. Okay, we have drive. Then this is an action, driving. It takes time. It is something that you are doing. Okay, you are doing. When you drive, this is something you are doing. So we can't say I am driving this car. I'm driving this car. This is correct. Um, let's take the state of verb know. Know. I'm knowing the answer. I'm knowing the answer. The state of knowing is not continuous. We cannot say I'm knowing the answer. This is wrong. Okay, knowing, this is wrong. It is not action. It doesn't take time. I mean, yeah, we cannot say I'm knowing. I am knowing. جاي أعرف. No, we just say I know the answer. I know the answer. Okay. So again, we have the verb know. Um, action verb tell. Okay, we have tell. We can't say I'm telling. Okay, when you speak, you tell someone, then you are doing something. Okay, you are saying something. So we can't say it, or we can use it in the present continuous say. We can't say I am telling, because it takes time, and I'm doing something. I am telling you. Okay, it has nothing to do with the state, with the state of mind. So yeah, I'm telling the teacher the answer. Some verbs have different meanings and can be an action or a state, depending on the meaning that is being used. So, state of verbs, sometimes it means, it describes action. State of verbs describe actions, or sometimes it means describe, state of mind. So, sometimes we can use it with the present continuous, and other times we use them with the present simple. Okay, let's see. For example, we have Have can mean eat. Okay, the verb have, it could be eat, okay, which means eat, an action. This is an action. I'm having, or it could be possess or own. Okay, when you have something, I have a car, I have a house. This is a possess or own. Okay, so it has two meanings. The verb, the state of verb have, has two meanings. Uh, yeah, let's take the meaning. Okay, the state of verb. Uh, with the meaning own. If it means own, so how can we use it? I'm having a large house near Richmond. Can we say I'm owning يعني أمتلك. So الامتلاك, الpossession cannot be in a continuous way. We cannot use the present continuous in this sense, in this meaning. Okay, so this is wrong. We cannot say I am having a large house, I am having something. No, if it means owning or possession. So we say what? We say I have a large house near Richmond. So I have a large house. Okay, this is the correct way by which we can use the verb have. If it means eat, okay, if the verb have uh, means eat, so we can use it with the present continuous, because here it is an action. Okay, eating is an action. So I'm having brunch with my friends now. Okay, I'm having brunch, so I'm eating. Okay, so it takes time, it is a process, it is an action, so it is okay to use it with the present continuous tense. Yeah. um, another verb that has more than one meaning, which is fit. Okay, we have the verb fit. Yeah, state verb fit, which means whether something is fitting, if it fits the right size. When something fits you, then it is in the right size, like in clothes. This dress is fitting me very well. Again, if the verb fit means having the right size, then it is not action. We cannot express it in a continuous way. We cannot use the present continuous tense with the verb fit if it means having the right size. Okay, because having the right size, this is not an action. Okay, it is not an action. It is something, it doesn't, we do nothing while we fit, while something fits us. Okay, so we what? The dress, we cannot say this is wrong. We cannot say this dress is fitting me very well. We can't say just this dress fits me very well. Okay, this dress fits me very well. Um, the second meaning, okay, the other meaning for the verb fit, which expresses an action, okay, means installing or putting together. Okay, this is the other meaning. The carpet layers are fitting the new carpet downstairs. Okay, if it has this meaning, like installing or putting together, so we can use it with the present continuous tense. Another state of verb which also has two meanings. Okay, we can use it either with the present continuous or the present simple, like the verb taste. The verb taste. Uh, taste, it could be what? An action, like tasting something. The chef is tasting the soup to see if it is okay. So he is tasting. This is an action. He's doing something. Okay? The chef is tasting the soup, so he is doing something. This is an action. Um, the second meaning, which means the state, okay, it describes the state. This soup tastes delicious. The taste, يعني, okay, مذاق, the taste of this soup, delicious. So here we are describing what? The state. This is not an action. This soup tastes delicious. Not this soup is tasting delicious. This is wrong. This is not action, so we cannot say this soup is tasting delicious. Okay. Another verb, which is admire. Admire also, it means it could be an action, like I'm just admiring your new painting. Okay, I was admiring your new painting. It's great. So it could be an action, or what? Or you can express your state by using the verb admire. Like saying I really admire her for her bravery. I really admire her for her bravery. So again, uh, we can use it with both the present continuous and present continuous, sorry, simple, uh, according to the meaning. Okay, if it is an action like I'm doing, I'm admiring something, or it what, or it describe your state. Weigh. Weigh again, it could be an action. The butcher is weighing the meat now, so he is doing something. He's weighing. Okay, or it could be state. This meat weighs 6 kilograms. Okay, the weight of this meat 6 kilograms. So weighs. This is not an action. This is something fixed. The verb see. Okay, we have the verb see. The verb see, it could be an action like I'm seeing Nail at 3 o'clock. If it has the meaning of meeting, when I say I am seeing Nail at 3 o'clock, then it means I am meeting him. Okay. Then again, this is an action. I am seeing Nail at 3 o'clock. This has it means in the future. Okay, in the future I'm seeing him, I'm meeting him. Okay, it could be, but this is in the future. This is not now. We are not talking about now. The present continuous here, the present continuous tense here has a reference to the future. Okay, I'm seeing Nail, it means I'm meeting him at 3 o'clock later on. Or it could be state, like see. Yeah, I mean expresses the sight. I can see a black cat on the piano. When you use the verb see with the meaning of sight, like using your eyes, then this is not an action. You cannot say I am seeing something. No, you can just say I see. I can see a black cat on the piano. The verb think. The verb think also could be a stative verb or an action verb. If it means an action verb, then it means with the meaning consider. Okay, for example, what are you thinking about? You are looking serious. What are you thinking about? What are you considering? Okay, or it could be state. What do you think of this statue? What do you think of this statue? So here it means your thought. What do you think? What do you think? Not what are you thinking? Not what are you thinking? What do you think of this statue? What is your opinion? What do you think? What is your opinion? Okay. Uh, yes. Sometimes we can use some state verbs, okay, in the continuous when we see something as an active thought or feeling for a length of time, not something that is a permanent state. So if something, if it is, يعني, if we are describing a feeling or thought for a certain time, I mean, it takes time. Okay, it takes time, not something fixed, not something permanent, but something temporary. It takes time. I mean, yeah, it is something temporary. Okay, it doesn't last for long. So, for example, the verb enjoy. I enjoy romantic comedies. Okay, always. I enjoy romantic comedies. I always enjoy romantic comedies. This is something fixed. Okay, this is permanent. Also, we can use the verb enjoy with ing if it means what? If it means something active, action, something active happening uh, for a period of time. Like, say, I'm really enjoying this movie. Okay, at the moment, I'm really enjoying this movie. So I'm having fun. Okay, I'm having fun or I'm enjoying. So it could be. Okay, if you are describing, your feeling, your thought for certain for a certain time, and for some, for a period of time, so you can use it. Otherwise, you use the present simple if it is permanent. Okay. um yeah, some verbs can never be continuous because they always express a state. Okay, some verbs never be used in the continuous, in the present continuous tense, because they express states, not actions, but states. Those verbs, some of those verbs are what? Depend on. Okay, like she depends on her she depends on her friend, not she is depending. Okay, depends on, it is used in the present simple. Belong to. Okay, belong to, again, belonging, possession. We have talked about belong. We cannot say that this thing is belonging to. No, it just belong. It doesn't take uh, you know action. It is not something that is happening. It doesn't take action. Okay, we are not doing anything. Something belongs. This is something fixed. Desire, to contain. Sorry, contain. Okay, contain. uh, this box contains apples, not is containing. No, this is wrong. Contains. Desire, know, own, possess, prefer, and see. Okay, guys, so till now, okay, I hope you got the point. We of state of verbs. Okay, most of the time we depend on meaning. If the verb means, if it describes a state, something, not action, but a state of mind. It describes your beliefs, your feelings. So you use the state, you use this verb with the present simple. Okay? If it is an action, then you use the present continuous tense. Okay, there are exceptions. We've talked about those verbs that could be, could be used, either with the present simple or the present continuous. So, like the verb think or fit. Yeah. So here you have to what? To pay attention to the meaning, to the meaning. Okay, guys. Okay, that's it for this lecture. Uh, if you have any question, if you have anything, any comment, you can just write it on Classroom. And thank you.